Calvin cast on at the Bowl Mart Lanes just outside of beautiful downtown Rouse's Point. We're going to not get any of the girls bowling tonight. It's hurry up and get the first match in and head for Northeastern Clinton for basketball. So we're going to tell you who's on the girls teams. This is Peru at Northeastern. The visitors include Rayanne King, Chelsea Whitney, Abby Boudreau, Carrie Kusalanis, and Brittany Bushy. The Cougars include Madison Dumas, Jaden Goslin, Caitlin Bruce, Devin Goslin, and Brianna Smith. We'll be covering the Cougar girls. This is the 3rd of January 2013, and we expect to be back here on the 7th to cover the girls and then head out to cover girls basketball. Tonight we're covering the boys and heading out to cover boys basketball. So we're going to attempt to cover the A's and B's at the same time. So it's going to be a little hectic for us, and as I said, we'll just be getting the first game of the afternoon only. They're starting a little bit late as it is. It's almost 4:15, and they've still got 5.5 minutes of warm-up time. So they are starting a little bit late, but we'll tell you who the A-team bowlers are for the Cougars: Chris Copes, Morgan Wyatt, Matt Jolliker, Kyle Siebert, and Joey Robert. For Peru, it's Keegan Kemp, Nate Tuller, Zach Clark, Kyle Mandothic, and John Bowman. The B's for the Cougars are Kevin Sterling, Mark Furman, James Lapierre, Dylan Gooley, and Josh Frenier. And the B Peru boys are Nick Tobias, Tyler Irwin, Avery Torrance, Aaron Clark, and Cole Craigle.
You look right on the second arrow.
All right, we are set for the first bowlers. It's going to be Chris Cokes and Kevin Sterling for the Cougars. All right, Coast gets 8 pins, Sterling gets 7. This is Keegan Kemp. For Peru, he gets 8 pins in his first ball. And we have Nick. I'm guessing this is Bayas. Strictly guessing.
Good ball, Matty. Good ball.
He only got a 1 pin or 2, I guess. Here, who's Oaks picks up his spare. Here's Kemp. He'll pick up his spare. Sterling waiting to pick up his spare is up there now. We have Morgan Wyatt. The Cougars, Sterling puts his in the gutter. Wyatt gets 7 pins. That's Abayas. He gets 9 for the frame. And we have Nate Tuller for Peru. He misses everything. And Mark Furman for Northeastern on the B team. It looks like he got 1 pin. Have a spare here for Wyatt, while Irwin missed his spare. Oh, that's still a bias. That's still a bias. That's the first guy. And the gutter. That was Tuller with a double gutter ball. There's James Lapierre for the Cougars, and the B team gets 8 pins. And Irwin for the Peru Indians has a few. Jolliker for Northeastern picks up strike. The strike for James Lapierre. There is Zach Clark. He gets 9 pins over in the other thing. Irwin gets about 6. This is Cal Siebert, and over here we have Dylan Gooley missing everything. And missing everything over there was Avery Torrance. There's Clark going for his spare. He will miss it. And Siebert will miss his spare. Gooley going for his spare will pick up 8 pins for the frame. We have Torrance, and over here is Kyle No, that was Mendafik, that last guy. No, that was Mendafik. It wasn't Clark. So this is John. No, this is that. Okay, this is Kyle Mendafik. This is Joey Robert. I'm looking at the wrong list there. I'm trying to cover 4 lanes at the same time, and run the camera is a little complicated when you're not overly familiar with the bowlers to begin with. For the visitors. There's a spare for Josh Frenier. Aaron Clark picked up he picked up 3 or 4 pins, I guess. That was Craigle. No, that was Bowman. Here's Kemp. And I'm going to have to zoom in over here to see where we're at. And Bowman gets 9 for the frame. This is Craigle. Now we have color for Peru. And on the B side, it's Abias. There's color in the gutter. Craigle going for his spare, misses it. And then we have Coke starting off the second frame with a strike. Abias will miss his spare. We have Sterling for the Cougars, for the Bees. Gets a baby split. Morgan Wyatt gets 6 pins. Leaves 1, 2, 4, 10. Now in the gutter, for Tuller, that's 4 in a row, I think. So he's having big problems today. He's an 18 bowler, so you know that's not a normal situation for him. Wyatt got 8 pins. Have a spare for Irwin. A strike for Furman. And we have Zach Clark getting 9 pins. A strike for Jolliffe, that's a double. Lapierre might have struck also, he has a strike. Torrance gets 5 pins. His first ball. And you got Gooley missing everything over in lane 16. A miss here for Clark. And 9 pins for Siebert. Here's a miss for Torrance. And Kyle Mandofik with the tough lead. You're writing yes.
Okay, beautiful.
Let's see, that was there we go with Clark. Aaron Clark over here. And that is Frenier. This is Robert for the Cougars. And this is Bowman for Peru. And over in lane 15 we have Clark going for his spare. Clark spares. Bowman gets 9. Frenier will get one of the split. Now here's Robert. Robert picks up his spare. That's 8 pins for Craigle. A spare for Bowman. Kemp starting off the 3rd frame. And Craigle going for his spare. Misses it. And we got Abias missing his spare in the 3rd. A strike for Cokes. A missed spare for Kemp. There's Sterling. Sterling with a strike. The gutter ball in lane 16. A strike for Wyatt. Nate Tuller for Peru. Leaves a 1-2. The Tyler Irwin for Peru. Throws it in the gutter. This is Joliker for the Cougars. And over there we had Thurman for the Cougars. And Tuller for the Indians is in the gutter. We have 8 pins for the frame. Thurman. It's 9 for the frame. Joliker. It's 9.
Try, man. Good try.
Lane 15, that was Irwin.
One back. Quick ball.
That was Clark. Zach Clark.
Darren Road, Mill Road, and it's between Hemford Road and
Kyle Siebert. There's Avery Torrance. James Lapierre. There's Clark going for his spare. Clark picks it up. There's Roberts. So we have Aaron Clark over there bowling. Robert with a strike. Lapierre picks up his spare. Kyle Mendafit for Peru. Here's a nasty split. Here's Clark. He's going to miss his spare opportunity. Gooley. Gooley with a strike. Mendafit gets 8 for the frame. This is Cole Craigle. He gets, I think, 8 pins. And Renier gets a strike. There's Bowman. And Bowman gets a strike. Craigle misses his spare opportunity. And goes to the 4th frame. Abayas goes first, and here's Kemp. Kemp puts his in the gutter. Abayas gets, looks like 7 pins. There's Cokes for the Cougars and Sterling for the Cougars over on 16. Cokes gets 8 pins. Sterling left a bunch. Abayas will miss the head pin, or the 2 pin, not sure, I don't know if it was the head pin. A spare, a 10 pin spare for Kemp. Here's Sterling. Sterling spares. Cokes also picks up a spare. Drew at Bowl Mart on 3rd day of January 2013, 1-3-13. That's a miss for Irwin. Here's Wyatt. Wyatt with a strike. And 7 pins for Furman. Irwin will miss his spare. Nate Teller picks up a strike. So he is marked. And missed spare for Furman. Zalliker will pick up another strike. There's Torrance. He's got 5 pins. Lapierre gets 9 pins. There's a gutter ball, and let's see, Torrance picked up the spare. Lapierre missed his. Siebert gets a strike. We have Clark and Clark here. There's Aaron Clark. And Zach Clark. A to Z Clarks, so from Z to A. Meanwhile, they had Gooley getting 8 pins. Oh, left 4-7-9. Robert leaves 5-7, I believe. There's Aaron Clark going for his. Gets 8 pins for the frame. Sterling misses his spare. We have Robert for the Cougars. Gets 9 pins. Mendafit for the Indians. Mendafit gets 7 pins, and Craigle gets 6 pins. And Frenier gets 8 on his first ball. Temperature about 9 degrees when we arrived. It was 18 below when I got home from the hockey game last night. A couple of opens, Bowman and Craigle, and a spare for Frenier. That was Mendafit, not Bowman. Mendafit over here. This is Bowman now. And starting frame number 5 is Sterling. Sterling gets about 3 or 4. Bowman gets a strike. So tomorrow we'll be at Shazy. Tonight we're leaving here after this first. Sterling will go in the gutter is Cokes. We're leaving here and going to Northeastern for Peru and Cougars boys basketball. Monday we'll be back here for the girls, over the girls, and then we're heading for Northeastern for Seton Catholic and Northeastern basketball. Tomorrow, as we said, we're heading for Shazy. Cover, I think it's girls basketball tomorrow. Gets his spare, and Foreman gets about 5 or 6 or less. We got Tyler Irwin over on 16, and over here it's Nate Tuller. Ball was starting to warm up. I believe I heard that it was kind of frozen. Had a frozen ball. Hadn't warmed up yet. Irwin gonna miss his. There's Tuller going for a spare. He picks it up. Wyatt picks up his spare. And there's a strike for Furman. Or that is, no, it was a spare. That was a spare for Furman. There's 16, that's Torrance. And this is Clark. Jack Clark. So we're trying to be fair. We'll be going to NAC a couple times next week, I think. And last night is hockey, tonight bowling and basketball, tomorrow Shazy. We'll appear with a strike. Zoliker. And open for Torrance. Zoliker gets 9 pins in his first ball. Zach Clark going for his spare. Zach waited long enough and his brother Aaron beat him to the punch. Zoliker misses his spare. Aaron Clark over there got a strike on the 16. There's a strike for Craigle. As we have Mendafit getting the baby split. A strike for Siebert. Mendafit gets 9 for the frame. Sterling, his Frenier, Gully had picked up a spare. Gully had missed his spare, I guess. Sterling misses his spare, and missing his spare was Kemp. No, it was Mendafit. No, okay. That was Robert. They got the spare. This is Bowman with his second ball. He misses his spare. We have Furman with his first ball. And we had Abias and Kemp. Kemp on 13, Abias on 15. Here's Coates. Coates for the strike. Kemp picks up his spare. Furman leaves 2. And Abias leaves 1. There's Wyatt. Wyatt gets 6. Lapierre gets 7. A strike for Tyler Irwin. A miss for Tuller. Spare for Lapierre, a miss for Wyatt. There's Torrance. Looks like he got a strike. And Tuller gets 9 for the frame. There's Dooley. Took a strike, and Zolliker. 3 strikes. Torrance kind of missed that spare. Here's Clark. Over there we've got Frenier.
Bye, buddy. Hit the road, bud.
9 pins for Siebert. Here's Clark. And Clark gets about 6. We've got 9 pins for Frenier. There's Zach Clark. And he spares. And a spare for Siebert. Clark will get 7 for the frame. We have Robert for the Cougars, Mendafit for the Indians. Robert with a strike. Mendafit.
Oh, wait, Joey.
And 9 pins for Kriegel. You've got Bowman and you've got Abias. Abias will go first 16.
Good ball.
And Bowman will miss his spare. There's Craigle. He missed his spare. Nine pins for Tobias. Sterling. And Bowman picks up his spare. Sterling got 9 pins, I guess. There's Kemp. Kemp with a strike. Gutter ball for Sterling. Irwin, I think, also got a gutter ball. Cokes. So we talked to his grandfather today, Carl Cokes, up at All Sable Forks, his garden train display there at the Howells Center in Main Street. Alright, Teller gets 8 pins. Bias got, Irwin got 8 or 9 for the frame. We have Furman for the Cougars. We have Teller going for the Peru, and over on 16 it's Torrance. Torrance may have struck. Teller missed lunch. Wyatt for Northeastern. Gets 8 for the frame. We're going to take a quick look at the team scores. 536 to 356. Cougars with a good lead in the A team. Unfortunately with the Bs, we don't know can't tell what the team on lane 15 is doing because it's off the radar. There's Clark got 9 pins. And this is Clark getting 10 pins. Spare for Furman is Joliker. Joliker got 8 pins. Spare over on lane 16. And Mendafik gets 8 pins. Papier gets 8 pins. Joliker, nice spare, nice spare. Alright, the spare for Mendafik. That looks like a strike for Craigle, who followed Clark over there. Papier picks up his spare. Schubert. Schubert gets a strike at the late drop. Now we have Bowman for Peru. Bowman picks up a strike. That's Gooley getting about 6 or 7. Robert picks up a strike. We don't know what Peru B team is at right now, 296. Don't have a total yet for the Cougars. I'll have to wait till they go to lane 16. And this for Gooley. There's Kemp. He gets 9 pins. We've got Gooley missing his spare. Coach picks up a strike. Oh wait, no, Friendly, this is Sterling here, not Gooley. Kemp missed his spare. Sterling missed his. A split for Wyatt. Picket fence left by Bias. Furman gets 8 pins. Color just can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break. You really feel for a kid to gets his big moment on hometown cable and nothing will happen for him. Wyatt gets 9 for the frame. Picket fence knocked down, little dominoes there. Furman misses his spare and Color gets his spare. There's Joliker. Another strike. There's Lapierre. Where are we at here? We're at Irwin. We're in the 8th frame. There's Kemp. Lapierre over in 16. Lapierre spares. Kemp gets about 6. Strike for Siebert. 9 for the frame for Irwin. We have Gooley. Gooley gets 9 pins. There's Clark. Clark gets 9 for the frame. Robert for the Cougars. It's about 4 or 5, probably 4. There's Torrance. Picks off the 10 pin. 8 for the frame. Is really going to put his in the gutter. Spare for Roberts. Well, 8 on his first ball there for Ndafik. 8 for the frame for Torrance. Ndafik picks up his spare. Frenier gets 7 pins. There's Aaron Clark. Strike. I got 8 pins for the frame for Frenier. A strike for Rue. That was Strigel, and that was Bowman. There's Kemp. We got to figure out who's doing what over there for Peru. Craigle just finished, so we got Sterling. Coach leaves the 10 pin. There's Sterling. Sterling gets a strike. Better ball for Elias. There's Color. Color gets 8. Coach will miss his spare. And missing his spare was Sterling. Tobias. He gets a spare apparently. Or a strip. That wasn't Tobias, that was Irwin. He got a strike. Teller gets 8 pins for the frame. Wyatt gets 6 in his first ball. Furman gets some, his Torrance. Furman, no, he didn't get any. He got 10 to get. No, Furman's done. Furman was struck because there's the pier. Wyatt gets an open. The pier gets 9 in his first ball.
Come on, Jaden.
There's Clark. Torrance missed his spare. Clark. There's the pier. Pier spares.
Nice, James.
Joliker. Joliker gets 8. Over to Clark. Clark gets 8 pins. And a strike for Mundafik. 9 pins for Dooley. Spare for Joliker. 9 pins over there for Clark. There's Beignet getting about 6. Strike for Siebert. Strike on lane 16 and a strike on 14. Missed spare by Beignet, so let's see. There's Robert getting 9 pins. Sterling. Tobias. There's Robert. 2 spares. Looks like we're in the 10th frame here. Oh, we're in the 9th. We're in the 9th frame. Folks, this is his. And we've got Furman getting 9 pins. We have Kemp for Peru getting 8. And oh, we're in the 10th frame. We are in the 10th frame here. We've got some guys wrapping up. We got a 97 for Sterling. 97 for Sterling. Kemp wrapping up with the spare. And we got an 87 for Nick Tobias. We have Furman. Oh, it's the pier. So we've got a couple of Cougars done over there and really falling behind. Well, we're more centered. It would have been different, but nobody. I have to get here half an hour or 45 minutes early to get a center spot, and I just don't have enough hours in the day as it is. Shooting this from an angle. That's done for Lapeer. And Cope picks up the spare. Let's check these totals here. And they're still bowling, so it's tough for me to concentrate here. Let's see, we got a 97, a 121, and a 175 for the Cougars. So that's Sterling, Furman, and Lapeer. This is Tuller. There's Coke's fill ball. And we have Dooley bowling for the Cougars. Torrance picks up about 9. Let's see the totals here thus far. Kemp over 162. Cokes finished with a 212. And the A's, it's 825 to 616. So the Cougars will take that. Dooley's going to miss his spare. Wyatt gets about 7 pins. So Dooley's going to end up with a 116, I believe. No, he's still. Oh no, he had a strike. Apparently, now he's doing okay. Dooley's doing better than I thought here.
I'm more than happy to ride him out. I'm more than happy to ride him out.
Dooley's getting his second fill ball, I think. Wyatt misses. So we have Aaron Clark in the gutter and Tuller missing. Grenier for the Cougars. So let's see how Dooley did. Dooley got a 136. Got a 68 and an 87. So that's Irwin and Torrance.
Get it! Come on!
A 7-10 split for Joliker, so a chance to set hometown cable history here with a pickup of the 7-10 split. Torrance misses the spare. Here's that Clark. That was Clark missing his fill ball. So here's Zach Clark. Clark picks up a strike. Well, let's check those totals here. Joliker get a field goal.
Nice game, Matt. Very Matt.
113 right now. Here's a 111 for Aaron Clark.
Jason, 16.
Number 1 score on the B team is Zach Clark.
I told him, keep going. I told him. Ah, beautiful.
Oh, strike.
Thank you.
Good first fill ball. And strike for Siebert. But they're waiting for a ball on 15 and 16. There's Grenier, and this is Craigle. Clark going for his fill. And they're really going to be running behind. They started very late here today. Very, very late. Let's see. The totals, Joliker 170, Wyatt 129, at the Cokes 212. Over there for the Cougars, you got a 97, 97, 121. Kevin Doffett wrapping up his game. There's Robert with the strike. 157 is the high there for Craigle, anchor bowler. Double strike here. Robert strikes. Let's see what we had here. Zach Clark finished with a 145, Tuller with an 81, Kemp with a 162. Here we had Cokes 212, Wyatt 129, Jolica 170, Siebert with a very nice 223. That'll be the last throw ball for what we got? So we're starting the next one here. Robert throwing his last ball. We'll see when that 926 to 699. We can get a total here from these guys. $198 for Robert. And here's Bowman working on a bunch of strikes. 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Well, the Cougar A team total is 932, 738 for the Indians. Six in a row. Got a six-pack of Diet Coke. This will be the last ball of the match. We'll have to zip up very quick. Unless he gets a strike, it's going to put up that roadblock. I think he gets a strike. He strikes out 234. A very solid game for John Bowman. So that's the way it was on this third day of January 2013. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. We're trying to accommodate as many of our local folks as we can, and we wish more of you would try to accommodate hometown cable and support this kind of programming. We're on our way to Northeastern for basketball.